Hello. Let's hope this goes well because as of right now, it is being a bit dicey with the audio, not the audio, the actual connection. Also, a bit of a delay. How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. I'm just trying to sort out the. I haven't even got the scoreboard up or anything. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong teams. How's it going? Hopefully it's 3-0, eh? It's a pretty star-studded starting 11. No Enzo Fernandez in the starting 11, although he is on the bench. He is on the bench. So, you know, is it that big a deal? Do I still think he's leaving? 100%. I'm just so guaranteeing that Enzo is off. Just calling it now. If you thought Manchester City would let us try and body them into doing a deadline like the way we did, then I don't know. It seems unlikely to me that they would stand for that or allow someone to kind of come in and be like, this is how we're going to do it. If Man City still come in with 120 million once Rodri's done, Reinders is already done, obviously. So I just can't see a world in which this Chelsea ownership will stand by what they've said. And the camera's frozen already. So there we go. That's a good start. Let's go to the other camera, shall we? See if that works. Does it? There we go. I just had a feeling it was going to be one of those days today. I really did. What's going on? Oh, it's because I've got to move that over. Fucking piece of shit. Already. Didn't even last. How many minutes? 5 minutes? What the fuck? Honestly. I don't even know if there's anyone. Is there anyone here? Hello? Is this working? Do we look good? Is it actually... There we go. All right, we're good. No number 9 on the bench. Yeah, no Delap. He seems to be going to Como, is it? They're showing the most interest, although he has said that he more than likely would rather play for a Premier League squad, which, you know, I'd like to be a professional footballer, but it ain't going to happen, you know? So he can moan and cry about this, that, and everything else, and he wants this and he wants that. You're not a Premier League quality player as of right now, Sunshine. So, you know, maybe put in a bit better of a shift and people might actually want to buy you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We do have Rodgers. In fact, I might as well show this one now. We've got the lineup. I'm frozen here, obviously I'm frozen. So I'll just swatch. Ooh. Swap out for that one. That all good? Seems I still need pre-season to get me shit together for for the new season. Believe it or not, I am in the mood for this. YouTube, let's get the chat. So I can actually see the chat. There we go. Can I see the chat? There it is. Tosin's going to leave. Yeah, no Tosin. You think the lineup's wrong? It's because I'm not fucking done yet. Yeah? Give me a fucking chance. Jesus Christ. We were just going through it. So we've got Palestra on the right. We're back, baby. We've got Daniel having a go at me for not having done the graphics just yet. Oh, man, this is awful. So what are we playing? We're playing a 3-4-3, pretty much. We've got not Achimpong. It is Fofana, unfortunately. Anyone else share that same, what's name? Fucking Fofana in what is allegedly, more than likely, our starting 11 for this season. Fofana alongside Lacroix kind of makes sense. I'm just hoping Lacroix kind of settles him in and stops him being a bit of a prick. Lacroix, good to see him. Oh my fucking god, I'm going to kill myself in a second. Colwill. There we go. All right, there's our back three. I actually do think it's a pretty good back three. If Fofana can actually do what he's supposed to do properly and not be a dickhead, then, you know, it's, you know, I have always said that Fofana, when he's on form, Fofana, it's undeniable that, I mean, it is deniable at the same time, but Fofana, for me, he is a good player. And that's what annoys me so much about him, is that he's such a cunt. And he's so unbearable as a person, on and off the pitch, that it's hard to like him. But it's also hard to deny that on his day, when he's in form or at his best, he is a very good player. He is a very good player. And again, that is what pisses me off so much about him. I've got Caicedo in the middle. Unsure if he's captain, though. Is he captain? No, because James is playing, obviously. So we have James in the middle alongside Caicedo. And he is the captain. Caicedo is not. We got Neto as our left wing back, because we do have the front three that everyone is wanting to see, and that is. We will get to it in just a second. Whilst what do we think about these graphics? Obviously, I know you lot fucking hate the font, you hate the this, that, and everything else. But instead of the pictures just being the names, we do have Rodgers as well. I must say, it's a pretty good team. On paper, it's a very good team. You know, we've got Penders on the bench. We've got Achimpong, Chavaria, who everyone seems to be ranting and raving about. I'm confused as to the hype that he's got. Gusto, Hato, Isugo, Lavia, Barco, Enzo, Esteval, Gittins, and Quenda on the bench for Chelsea today. Sanchez in goal with Fofana, Lacroix, and Colwill as the back three. Palestra, Neto, the wing backs. James, the captain. Good to see him back. With Caicedo in the middle. Palmer and Rodgers linking up for the first time as Chelsea players. And then, of course, Joao Pedro up top. That front three has potential to be something special if all goes to plan. As we know, it's never that easy with Chelsea, so you never know. The font and colour is giving me old teletext vibes. That was what I was going for, so glad someone finally picked it up, Stephen. Trust you, of all people. I can always trust in you. Hang on. There we go. Oh, no. Now I'm a little bit too high there. Good enough. Right. Where is my game? Where is the game? There it is. Is it? They've brought no away fans. None at all. But there we go. Lacroix in the team. We've also got Barco, which... Does anyone want Barco? Can't wait for Barco to be that player that everyone fucking loves. Shithouse, but annoyingly good. I can call it now. Right. Still loving 8 players ending in O. Should we go through that? I feel like I said it quite a few times. I think it was like 4 last season. But this season we've got Gusto, Hato, Isugo, Barco, Enzo, Neto, Caicedo, and Estevao. What on earth? Just seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? Really? No away support whatsoever. None. Nothing. Can see someone's spotty arse. No, it's not the prettiest of sights at all. Just had to see someone's ring. Forgot Quendo. What's that symbol? What symbol? Did I say Pedro? Oh no, João Pedro as well, of course. Forgot about Pedro. So it is 8. It is 8. That's nuts. Winning is our aim, so cheer us on through the sun and rain. 'Cause Chelsea is our name. Oh, I know what you mean. I can't see it, but I've seen it before. I'm excited to see who is your one to look out for. Let me know in the comments. For me, it's Rodgers. Lacroix as well, but mainly Rodgers. I'm very excited to see what he can do against this Liverpool side. Oh, sorry, Real Sociedad. The kit is very, very Liverpool from a couple of years ago. It's going to be Chelsea to kick off, I believe. It does look like Liverpool, does it not? Cole Palmer to kick off. And we're underway. It is a genuine look at what is to be this season. Let's be completely clear. This is a very close what's name to the lineup we're going to have. Let me close the window because I feel like I'm going to be shouting. Adarabioyo as well, yeah. Can't forget Tosin Adarabioyo. Or Adarabioyo. Rodgers will be a great watch. I think so. Right, I'm settled in now, guys. So apologies. I was a little bit all over the place. We were doing a bit of a spring clean. And so I'm fucking knackered now. It's one of those days. The missus just decided, let's clean the house from top to bottom. You know that one where you wake up and you're feeling like ready to have a bit of a chill day, chill weekend, you know, final weekend before the season starts. And she goes, right, let's clean the entirety of this house. And I'm like, oh, come on, please. I just want to have a chill, fuck's sake. But now it's done. I'm glad, you know. I'm glad it's sorted. It's all done and dealt with. Here's Palestra. There are a few Real Sociedad fans by the looks of it. By no means a full house at the bridge. Rodgers with his first chance to get involved there. But happy days. It seems as though Tosin's going, Delap's going, Badiashile has gone. A lot of outgoings. A lot of outgoings. It's uncanny how much Palestra reminds me of Gallagher. Mate, he looks just like him, does he not? I think I said this the other day. They look so similar. Go steaming in when the Blues go steaming in. I want to be in that number. No Welbeck, no Henderson on the bench. Unsure what that's about. You know. Any ideas, anyone? Please do like the stream if you haven't done so already. Subscribe. It is a big week ahead. The first episode of It's Pod O'Clock will be coming out next week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Obviously, we've got the start of the new season. I will be live tomorrow for the Community Shield, Arsenal versus Manchester City. The unofficial, official opening game of the season, of course. I will be doing the Arsenal Coventry game on Friday. As well, of course, as Fulham versus Chelsea on the Monday. And Joao Pedro fouled there. Seems like he's had a bit of a knock there on the halfway line. Who do you want to win the Shield? I mean, City, but it's just another one to add to Arsenal's fucking 17 Community Shields, is it not? And I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. Is it not 17? The never seen 17 Community Shields for Arsenal. Let me check. Arsenal. Near enough. Community Shield. Fuck's sake. Oh my God, there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The John Cena of football clubs when it comes to Community Shields. 17 Community Shields is outrageous. But then you gotta win it to get in it. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Yeah, you gotta win the FA Cup or the league to get in it. Fuck off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them were before the 90s. 7 of them before the 1990s. Outrageous. Most of them in the 30s and 40s. So yeah, join me tomorrow for that game. We'll have a little chit chat. We'll play some football tenable, do some quizzes as well throughout the game. It's Pod O'Clock, episode 1 coming out. I'm hoping Tuesday, but maybe Wednesday. We will see. But I'm going to get some guests on this season because I'm actually going to finish the season of the podcast. Unfortunately, last season we didn't get to really get through it all. For obvious reasons. Or not so obvious reasons, if you don't know what happened, but there you go. Here's Fofana. Lovely run. Or sorry, it was Neto. The quality of this stream is unbelievably bad. Played in, it's Palestra. Good chance. And again, Caicedo! Just wide. Good chance. Bit messy. Bit messy. Bit of a nightmare around the edge of the box there. You got Palmer doing well to get to the byline there and cross it back into the 6-yard box. Palestra unable to get to it. Obviously falls to Caicedo. But dragging it wide. Love watching Caicedo score because you know he's going to score. He's never going to score a normal goal. He is like a David Luiz or an Alex or I don't know. I'd put Oscar and Ramirez in that, but maybe not like, you know, I'd put Matic in that lineup as well. Marcus Alonso, someone who is capable of pulling off some thunder cunt fucking finish. Never a normal goal. Kovacic up there as well. Kovacic definitely one of my favourites with that. Who the hell's that? Is that Colwill? Bloody hell. He's been on holiday, hasn't he? Here's Cole Palmer. Played down the wing. Brilliant. Might be a little bit too much on it, but he does get to it. Neto. I think it went out for a goal kick, and that's what it's going to be. Putting his body on the line there in a pre-season. Thoughts on another season with Sanchez in the net? We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, I suppose, but I hear that are we actually in communication with, or not in communication, but there is interest in Emi Martinez, or is that someone I saw saying we should go for Emi Martinez? I wouldn't be against that, to be honest with you. The issue is we're we're trying to gain a bit of quality and someone who isn't going to cause issues. And Emi Martinez is exactly the same as Sanchez when it comes to creating problems and there being issues, dicking about, being a bit of a twat, drawing attention to himself. The best keepers are the ones you don't even realize are on the pitch because they do their job. The defense do a good enough job so that you don't have to see them. But your checks, your Courtois and so on, you don't even know they're on the pitch half the time. I don't want to... It's the same as... Completely different, but same sort of thing. But the referee shouldn't know the name of referees, to be honest with you. Crossed in. Good chance. Headed! And again! And it's Rodgers. It is Rodgers with the goal. He's not going to do the celebration. Morgan Rodgers, a goal is a goal. The stream is frozen. Fucking... Honestly. It's a tap-in. I'll tell you that much. It is a tap-in. Has it frozen for everyone else, or is this just me? I can hear it. There we go. Oh, my God. This is awful. It's a very well-worked goal, and Morgan Rodgers in the right place at the right time. As they bring in the replay here, the live feed is frozen, but the replay, and it's a good save in the end, straight into the path of Morgan Rodgers, who puts it away easily from about 5-6 yards out. Not even 3 yards. Right place, right time. No cold celebration just yet. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's yummy time! You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh! What's going on? Caicedo's invisible. Oh, brother. Whoever... Can't see shit. Can't see shit. I don't know if this is just me. The timer's working. The commentary's working. It's frozen. It's just completely frozen, the actual screen. There we go. We're back again. Live View. They've just outed themselves as the supplier for the stream. CFC Plus. It's had a bit of a shaky start to this season. It's got to be said. The pre-season experience from CFC Plus has been a little bit hairy here and there. Let's say that much. Not been the best experience, truth be told. Let's just call it what it is. Because even the quality of this is just standard definition, really. It's not even HD. But a good goal in the end. Well worked. Of what we could actually see, it's great to see Morgan Rodgers on the score sheet at the bridge on his debut. Caicedo. Hopefully the first of many, many goals and goal involvements for Morgan Rodgers. Good tackle from Wesley Fofana there. Fofana's got so much to prove this season, man. My God. He can still change my opinion. He can't change my opinion on him being a div, but I'm just hoping he has a good season, no injuries, and exhibit with his obligatory happy day. I love a bit of happy day from exhibit. It's good to whenever that comment comes in, I'm on, it's always good to see. Don't jinx it, mate. If me talking about a player who is riddled with injuries like James as well, if me talking about their injury history is a jinx to them getting injured, then it's not on me. That's completely on them. The likelihood that James and or Fofana get injured this season. Fofana, by all accounts, was mostly available, was he not, last season? But again, if we can just have a full season, equally, there's barely any games this season. We're without European football this season, boys and girls. Might I remind you? So a lot of rest in between games. Typically going to be one game per week. That said, we do start the season with 3 games in the first week. We've got Fulham on the Monday. We've got Luton on the Thursday. And then we've got Brighton on the Sunday. So 3 games in the opening week. For us, you love to see it. For Chelsea and all the players, it's a good week, really, to showcase who's got what, you know. Opening game, you'd expect it to be more or less the strongest 11. Minus maybe Enzo because of the whole situation regarding him. And then Luton is going to be a chance to showcase other, maybe if he is okay to play, Henderson, but mostly it'll be like your Danny Welbeck, Achimpong if he hasn't gone on loan, your B team. Not that there is a B team, allegedly, but there is definitely an A team and a B team. So it'd be good to see some of the lesser players, quality-wise, get some game time against Luton. And then Brighton is a bit of a mix, I reckon. Mostly our strongest 11, with maybe the inclusion of 1 or 2 players from the Luton game. But then equally, it could be a case of Luton game is a completely new squad and then a big rest between Monday and Sunday. And then it's the same again. I don't see Xabi Alonso is going to be wanting to mix it up too often, too much, you know. He's going to want it to be as similar as possible every week. No injuries, hopefully. No red cards. I do think Wesley Fofana he's suspended for the opening game, if I'm not mistaken. You know? Can't be asked with this. I kind of was hoping he'd leave, to be honest with you, Enzo. I was hoping that City came in with the bid. I still think he's going to go to Man City, personally. I think if Man City want a player, they are a kind of team that, you know, if Rodri goes, they're going to go for him. It's a real test. It's a real test of Chelsea, the Chelsea ownership's bottle, you know. If this Chelsea ownership have gone out with this deadline, this self-imposed deadline, good chance if a Real Sociedad here, cuts inside, shoots, and it's just wide. Fantastic chance there. And it is completely wide. No save from Sanchez or anything. It's just a miss. Great chance. But yeah, to publicly say that there's a deadline and that after that he's staying at the club, there's no negotiations after this. That's it. For you to then go back on that and accept an offer, if there was ever any confidence left from the fans to the owners, for me, that's a no confidence, a vote of no confidence whatsoever. If you say one thing and then go completely back on yourself and end up selling him to the team that you said that had to have a fucking deadline on, you're a bottle job and you can't be trusted on your word. You can't even keep your own word, you know? You can't stick to that. Obviously, they haven't broken it just yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they end up doing that and Enzo goes to Man City. Corner ball to Chelsea. Rodgers on the edge of the box. Played short. James. Lovely bit of work here. Crossed in, headed away. And again, Caicedo looks to bring it down. Finds Morgan Rodgers. Hope we get good money. It's even worse if we end up selling him for less than 120 million in the end. Good idea from Palestra there. Really poor execution on the actual pass itself. Palestra may be the player this season. Well, no, not even maybe. He is the player. I have seen so many people fucking flip-flop on whether or not they rate him. I think if you've watched me during this pre-season, you'll know that I've been impressed by him the entire time. I've really had not much to... I don't think I've complained about him once this pre-season. Whereas I think the first game in particular, and then the second game, people were calling, oh, he's shit, he can't get back, he can't defend. But he's good in attack. And now, suddenly, everyone fucking loves him. Make your mind up. It's the same with Gittins. People were so quick to... I mean, there's nothing to suggest that Gittins is actually any good this season so far, but he barely got any minutes last season at the beginning. Then he got injured, and then it was just a bit unfortunate, you know. But people were so quick to criticize Gittins. Good chance here for Sociedad again. Sanchez collects. Random blackout screen on CFC Plus stream. Yeah, it's happening to me. It's been freezing. It's been blacking out. It's been shocking, really. Ooh, lovely bit of work there. Cheeky little turn by Joao Pedro on the halfway line. He's blocked off. Cynical foul. 50 likes on the stream. Let's try and get to 100 as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hey, Jabby time! I think it depends a lot on what you're watching it on. I think if you're watching it on mobile, it tends to be worse than if you're watching it on PC. I've not had it once during pre-season where I can't watch it at all, whereas I've heard a lot of people can't seem to watch it. Got a feeling we'll be watching that clock a lot this season. I hope so. I hope so. I can't wait for it to get a bit cooler to do these streams. It's a great chance. Good touch by Morgan. Rogers crossed in across the face of goal. Joao Pedro just couldn't get anything on it in the end. But again, hopeful signs, encouraging signs by Morgan Rogers in this debut. Unofficial debut, I suppose. What am I watching on? I'm watching on CFC Plus on my computer. Lucky boy. CFC Plus has crashed. Not for me. I am ever so slightly ahead, timing-wise, compared to the thing. So that's 57. There we go. Seems most have lost connection. Thank fuck I didn't pay for that crap. Yeah. Hang on. If you want to watch the game, apparently, click this link. The link in the chat. But you've got to set your VPN to Spain, apparently. Allegedly. VPN to Spain. Click on that link and you should be good. Give it a go. Good chance. Sociedad over the bar, emphatically. The worst part for me is the audio of the commentary and the crowd is like 1 second ahead of the actual match. So before he'd even shot, they're all going, wee. And it's like, he hasn't even hit the ball yet. What are we doing? Oh my God. Nothing comes of it, but James absolutely torn apart there. See, again, the audio's pissing me off. Here we go. Good chance for Sociedad. Oh, mate, I'm going to have to not listen to the audio because it's like 2 seconds ahead. It's, what do you call it? Hydration break. The audio on CSC Plus. Yeah, there is a lot of complaining about the app. I swear to God, if they still do you reckon that they're going to do? Do you reckon they're going to do hydration breaks during the start of the season? The quality of the audio is fine. It's the crowd react to things before it's even happened by like a second or two. I reckon they'll do hydration breaks until it's, I don't know, mid-September. Or they'll do it and then hope that no one really realizes it's going on anymore because it's just become normal. I think that the booze will drown out to the point where they have to not do it anymore. It's 26 degrees in London. You know, it's hot, but it is also a pre-season friendly, so it's not the end of the world. But if this is a Premier League match and they start doing this shit, it's going to be very irritating. We won't have them versus Fulham, no. They'll have them for the Charity Shield game tomorrow, I reckon. Okay, here we go. Just under 30 likes away from 100 already. Big thank you to everyone that has liked already. Hydration breaks are only for advertisement purposes. I mean, we weren't advertised anything just then, so during the World Cup, yeah. But otherwise, I don't know. How's Rodgers been? Rodgers been good. He scored. And he's tried setting up Joao Pedro a couple of times. You know, we've got 9 days until our season starts. Starting on the Monday after next. Gives us a week and 2 days. So it would be good to see some intensity in this game that we haven't necessarily seen in pre-season so far. Obviously, this is our last game. Yeah, see, I knew that was a foul before it even happened because I heard the whistle go. Telemundo. Where can I watch the game? CFC Plus is the only way. I mean, that's the only place that I know that officially has it. Wang. Commentator just said, we've seen him wang in a couple of free kicks last season. Wang. Set piece coach is getting very involved with this. Except it is a free kick to Real Sociedad, so let's see how he's done. Pretty good. I've got to take these off again. Good chance. Play back. Great save by Sanchez. And then tipped over the bar. That is a phenomenal save. An absolutely phenomenal save from Sanchez there. Right on the line. Gets down low. Proper save that. Any other day of the week, that's a fucking goal. Takes it to the byline. Crosses it in. First time. And he's just fucking schwapped it away. Absolutely fantastic. Corner comes in. Cleared away. And James beaten to it. The cross comes back off. Edge of the box. And the referee gets in the way there. So, I think that's, what, a drop ball? The fucking app is down. What are you guys watching? I'm assuming you're watching, if you're calling it an app, you're watching it on your phone. I'm watching it on my computer, so that's my only suggestion to you, really. Amazement Park Short says that Sanchez definitely has improved, but he still has his moments to where concede a goal. Ooh. Ooh, Jesus Christ. To where we concede a goal and that should be saved or just makes an error once in a while. Yeah. That's the thing. He's no matter what, he'll still have some stupid shit in him. He'll make fantastic saves like that. And then equally will dick about. It's the passes out from the back always do my nutting with him. You know. Uh-oh. They're in. Oh, he's taken Lacroix to the cleaners there. Jesus Christ. Lacroix was absolutely taken for a fucking hot dog. There are two players down at the moment. One Chelsea, one Real Sociedad. Completely. One in Chelsea's 6-yard box and the other Palestra on the halfway line. Need to see that replay of Lacroix there getting absolutely fucking torn to bits. Played through. Jesus. I mean, crisis averted, but Colwell gives it away, and then Lacroix lunges in. He looks a little flappy in that situation. This stream is fucking dog water. I've had enough. Just deduct 10 points from Everton. I mean, it's the way, isn't it? There's a good chance Neto overruns it. And then wins a corner. What? Why would he have fucking let that go out? What are you doing? Neto, mate, it's a fucking friendly. Calm down. I do tend to believe him. Man like Harry, how's the game been? I'm just tuning in. From what we've been able to see, because it is choppy, I'd say Chelsea have looked all right. I'd say the only thing that I've really taken from this is that defensively we are a little shaky. We've again poor ball played out there, defended well by James, who wins it back, but then given away again. This time by Morgan Rogers. We just keep giving the ball away in defence. Shots wide. Just under or just over 10 minutes to go. The defence looks shocking in moments. You know. Lacroix, so far, unsure. But I'm not going to hammer at him like people were with Palestra after his first game. He's a bit nervous, a bit shaky. Premier League proven all the same, so we'll give him a chance. But that one instance was a little worrying, I've got to say. Flapping, flailing all over the place, sent for hot dog. Throw the ball back, for fuck's sake. Took the shortest flight to Spain to watch this game on YouTube, says Sagar. Well, there you go. Enjoy your hollybobs. You know? We should get money back on our CFC Plus subscriptions. You know that's not going to happen. You know that's not going to happen at all. It's wishful thinking. It is wishful thinking, but we all know that ain't going to happen. James Fofana. Got to say, Cole Palmer been pretty quiet in this game. Yeah, probably just some nerves. I'll take it as that. I'm really excited for Lacroix and to see what he can do at Chelsea. As soon as we were linked with him, I was excited. I think he's been brilliant for Crystal Palace. I think there was that one instance at the World Cup, Bellingham taking him to the cleaners. But apart from that, I don't see how anyone's got anything to really criticise him. Crystal Palace fans used to fucking rave about him. Absolutely prattle on about Lacroix and how good he was. And now seemingly he's left. And they're all like, well, we won't miss him because he wasn't very good anyway. And, you know, it's one of those. Or likewise, neutral fans used to rant and rave about him when he was at Palace, but now he's joined Chelsea. Apparently he's a fucking bag of bones. Here's a great run. That's got to be a penalty. Free kick on the edge of the box. Neto wins it. That is fantastic play. You're absolutely right, Dan. Neto, I've got to say, Neto's been looking the most sort of impressive in attack so far in this game. I think Neto's dived there in the end. It is a foul overall. There's a lot of shirt pulling and everything, but he has just gone to ground. Going to be Neto to take the free kick. Yeah, no, it was never a penalty. Great run, though, from Neto. See what he can do. It is Neto. Drilled along the floor and cleared away for a throw-in. That one would have been, if not Neto, probably a James situation. He loves to absolutely fucking whack those, doesn't he? Colwell. Out wide. Finds Palestra. Overlapping run. Palestra ignores it. James. Caicedo. Lacroix. Am I forcing it with you lot? You lot know I love a bit of mamouche. Saying mamouche. I don't know if Lacroix has the same oomph to it. You know, mamouche. Lacroix. Isn't that a fizzy drink in America? Lacroix. Caicedo, chest it down, intercepted. All over the place. Everyone chasing it like headless chickens. Palestra looked like he was fouled there. Didn't really call for it. It's a flavoured sparkling water. It's pronounced LaCroix though, isn't it? LaCroix. Just 5 minutes to go in this first half. Let's try and get to 100 likes on the stream before half time. That would be absolutely fantastic. Caicedo, Palestra, Colwill, Caicedo again with his bleached blonde hair. He loves starting a season with either white or blonde hair, doesn't he? I think that's 3 seasons in a row now. Lovely turn. Good run here. I can only assume that's Neto, but the quality of this stream is so bad, you just kind of you've got to do the guessing game based on people's running style. Lacroix. Sounds better than LaCroix. Well, it's Lacroix, not Lacroix. Jesus. Lacroix. Or is it Lacroix? I guess, because it's L-A. Qua. But then, I suppose if you put an American accent on most things, it sounds not as fancy. LaCroix. Get a can of LaCroix. Oh, it's a fantastic pass there. Threading the needle. And he could get on the end of it here, but he doesn't. Great run. Good attempt. Leroy Jenkins. That is an old one, that. You've got to make sure you get the Jenkins. I'm sweating my tits off. It's so hot in here. I need to get a dehumidifier. A dehumidifier is typically quite loud. You know? Here we go. Good passage here. If you can find Rogers, he does. Onsides. Nice flick. Finds Joao. Just trying to be a little bit too fancy with it in the end there. Joao Pedro. It's not been his game so far. It's not been his game at all. Good ball over the top here. Left-hand side for Real Sociedad. Terrible first touch. Out for a throw-in. How are you feeling about Chelsea this season? Well, I like to think reverse psychology tends to do its thing. So every season, the last few, I come into the season saying, I think we're going to do well. I think we're going to do really well. I like to think that we're going to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. But this season, because that never seems to work, I'm going to say, I think we're going to get relegated. I think we're going to go out in the first or second round against Luton. Definitely not win any domestic cups. In the hopes that the opposite happens, you know? It'll work now. Watch. Yeah, see? We're not going to win fuck all. Now we sit back and watch the magic happen. Let fate do its thing, you know? Good chance here. Sociedad's cleared away. Palestra fouled. And they've scored. I do think Palestra was fouled there. But the goal has been given. It's a fantastic goal. 1-1. Right on half time as well. It's unfortunate. It's an absolutely fantastic goal. Which again, like the commentator just said, he did not celebrate it at all for some reason. What the fuck is their sponsor, by the way? Is it advertising Baghdad? It's a great goal. It's a really, really good goal. On the volley. Comes away. It's a great goal. Sanchez can't do anything about that. I do think Palestra was fouled there. Sponsorship. Their sponsorship is like Visit Baghdad. What? Real Sociedad sponsor. Their sponsor is Baghdadi Capital, a global family office and financial firm. Their official technical kit supplier is Joma. Baghdadi Capital. Baghdadi Capital. It's a global independent corporate and investment banking family office founded in February 2023. They were founded in 2023 and are already have already reached over 2 billion euros in structured finance assets. Oh no, well, that sounds a little bit, you know. Yeah, the reverse psychology didn't work at all, by the way. We are going to go 2-1 down here by the looks of it. Good chance here. Yeah, it sounds a little bit dubious. James clears away. We're looking a little bit shit here in defence. Fuck me. Oh, ref, you've got to fucking book him for that. You have to book him for that. What are we doing? If I know it's a friendly, but if you're not booking him for that, what the fuck are we doing? That's assault! That's fucking assault, ref! What the hell is going on? Did he not get booked? What the hell? That was disgusting. 30 seconds left of the first half here. Just 3 minutes of additional time. Let's see how this works. There we go. I've started a Q&A. I've always fancied giving it a go, but give me a question. We'll go through some questions in the Q&A section at some point. But it's half time. Like I say, go onto the Q&A and ask me a question. It could be about Chelsea. It could be about anything. I'm not going to answer all of them, obviously, within reason. But I'm just, you know, Could be a life question. It could be if you've got, you want some advice, hit me up. Let's see what happens. Don't go mad. Shall we see? How do I even go on it? Questions. Who do you predict the top 5 and bottom 3 will consist of in the Premier League this season? Well, I am going to do a full in-depth one on the first episode of It's Pod O'Clock for the new season. But if I was to go off the top of my head... Oh, actually, I don't know if we've got time, I don't think we've got time for... I found a website where we can go through every single match, Chelsea and everyone else, and it mathematically predicts the season, the table, based on the scores that we go with, predictions, everything. Which I think could make for a good stream. So I think I'll do that at some point next week. So keep an eye out for that. But in terms of that, let me see who's in the league this season. I think for me, the easy bottom 3 are going to be... I'm going to back Coventry to stay up, because, I back Super Frankie Lampard. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go Ipswich, Hull... my heart wants to say Tottenham, but they've actually done really good business in this transfer window, so it's hard to imagine that they could possibly do as bad as they've done the last 2 seasons. So, I think Crystal Palace will be thereabouts. But I am going to go with Ipswich, Hull, and... maybe Nottingham Forest for the bottom 3. Top 5 in no particular order. I'm going to go Chelsea, Arsenal. Do you know what? I'm going to go Tottenham in the top 5. Not in any order. Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, Man United, and Man City. I think Liverpool drop out. But yeah, that's how I see the 5 being. What was your very first Chelsea game? If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like a Leeds game or something. I'm fairly sure it was Leeds. Everton also rings a bell because I remember it was kicking off quite a bit outside the bridge. My first hospitality game was Chelsea Bolton in the Capital One Cup back when it was that. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, first time at Wembley was Chelsea Man United. Community Shield, the game where Chicharito kicked the ball into his face and it went in the back of the net. That was my first ever game at Wembley. Lovely experience that was. If Chelsea were to win the Premier League this season, who would you say is going to be top scorer? I do think that Joao's going to have a very good season. I'm hopeful that Morgan Rogers is also going to have a very good season, but I think he'll be more assists than goals, which I think is quite easy to say. But I'm hoping that is the case. Palmer's the goal scorer, Joao's the goal scorer, or Palmer's a bit of both. Morgan Rogers is the assists, and then Joao's goals. Have you seen that Barco has the number 4 shirt? Does this indicate that Tosin is leaving? Oh, I would suggest that is the case. Where's he linked? Where's he going? Let me see. Tosin. I'm supposing that Jackson is also on the way out because he's not in the squad at all. Alonso is counting on Tosin in the squad. He didn't make the squad due to rotation, but his number's taken. So I don't know. Seems a bit weird. Seems a little weird. How many red cards this season? I'm going to go for around number 5, you know. I'm going to go for around 5 in all competitions. 3 in the Premier League, 2 in the Cups. Amazement Park Shorts says, who do you think will be the top goal scorer and top assister will be after the season ends for Chelsea? I think top assists will be Morgan Rogers. And top scorer will be Zhao, yeah. Any more? Spurs have actually had a good transfer. Yeah. I think this is their season to turn it around. They have to. Otherwise, what the fuck are they even doing? You know? Did you try Black's Barbecue in Lockhart, Texas? I didn't. I went to Terry Black's in Austin, which was very expensive, but very good. It was nearly $200, I think, after tips. But I tipped $30 by mistake. So would have been more like $150. But even still, fucking hell, it was so expensive. It was good. It wasn't $200 good, but it was still good. We're going to concede a lot this season, not clearing the ball. So annoying. Yeah, I still think that, you know, the overwhelming attack can be as good as it can get. Midfield can be as good as it get. Even with Enzo Fernandez maybe leaving, I still think our midfield is sorted. Maybe one signing. I don't know who it would be, but I could see us maybe getting one if there's time. But if we don't, I think we'll be all right. And defensively, it's shocking. That performance just then in this first half, it was just not. That was not convincing. It wasn't, you know, giving me much confidence or anything. I am slightly worried. It's got to be said. And then goal wise, like we say, Sanchez can be relied on in a lot of ways, but also, I don't know. He can, but he can't. And the fact that he can't be relied on in just one aspect, that being not like, you know, dicking about, it's hard to say that you completely trust him as a whole, you know. I still get worried every time you see his name on the score on the team sheet. You're like, well, there's always a possibility for some bollocks here. Leicester have drew to Notts County. What are the scores going on there? What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Luton won 4-3, just 96th minute winner away to Reading. That was Luton. Wow, Leicester could be done for good, you know. They could absolutely be done for. I know it's just one game, but still. Where did Notts County finish last season? Did they get promoted from League Two? I think I remember they did. League Two. Yeah, they won the playoffs, didn't they? Did you get to visit Costco in the States? I did. It's there is a vlog out for when we visited Costco on my other channel, youtube.com/HarryCFExtra. So if you want to check that out. Next episode is going up, I promise, at some point. I just haven't had time to keep up with it, unfortunately. So loads of episodes still to go. At least like 20 or so episodes. Maybe, 15 or more, I would say. What's your all-time Premier League 11? Jesus. For Chelsea or as a whole? Because I could probably do that now. Line up. In goal, it is Czech. It's annoying because I've got to change all these fucking things. I'm going to go 4 at the back. Obviously. Hang on. Could just do on FOTMob, can you? 4. Let's do 4-3-3. New monster? I haven't. No, I've not. Right back, I'm going. God, I've forgotten all the right backs in the fucking world. We'll start with. I've gone blank on right backs. Left back is obviously Ashley Cole. Midfield for me is. It's got to be Terry and. I mean, it's the other way around, isn't it, really? Terry and. God, there's so many. Is this just Chelsea? Are we doing just all-time Chelsea, are we? Or is this Premier League? What are we doing? That's what I'm saying. Is if this is Chelsea only in the Premier League era. Okay, well if it's Chelsea, this is easy. I mean, technically it has to be Carvalho, but I am going to go Thiago Silva. Fuck it. I just am. Sorry, but I am. I'm going to go Dave at right back. James is obviously very, very good, but for me, Azpilicueta is... I honestly think, and this is going to sound wild, but I still think it is Azpilicueta and Ivanovic, and then... and in terms of actual footballer, James is obviously the best out of the three. But I loved Ivanovic so much, you know. In the middle, it is... I'm going to go... Kante. God, I'm so... I don't know, Fabregas. Fucking... You meant the whole Prem, not just Chelsea? We'll do both. Ballack. I think Wisey could be a good one, you know. It's obviously Lampard. It is hard when you put on the... Yeah, Cahill is also another good shout. Neto, maybe? For me, it's Essien. I loved Essien. This is just my opinion, by the way. This isn't necessarily factually correct as to who is the best of all time. Drogba. There we go. Easy as that, really. And I also think that's a very good team as a whole. I would go with Anelka in some ways, but overall, I don't think he fits that team. I don't think he. There's shouts for. Yeah, Drogba should have been the first on the fucking list. Really, he is my GOAT. Like, he is, without a shadow of a doubt, he is the greatest Chelsea player of all time, in my opinion. I absolutely hear when people say it's Lampard or Terry or Zola or whoever, but it is without a doubt Drogba for me. Second half has commenced. You meant the whole Prem? I know you did. We'll get to it in just a second. Good interception there. Did we make some substitutions? Is Fofana the number 3? Good chance across the face of goal. Is Fofana the number 3 today? What the fuck is going on? I'm assuming so. I've just seen that Chavaria has the number 29 now, so yeah, makes sense. So yeah, so him and Fofana have swapped. Because on FOTMob, it is Fofana as 29 and Chavaria as... It's a great chance. It's a fantastic goal. Who else? Who else but Joao Pedro? Assisted very well by James. Lovely cross. Easily done. Headed in the bottom corner. Joao Pedro with about 9 goals now in pre-season, I'm certain. Maybe 7 or 8. Unbelievable. It's Xabi time, baby. Might have to put Joao in front of Drogba, to be fair, in that all-time list. Good goal, bad stream. Am I doing FPL this season? I will be. I need to get on top of it and set it up. So if you want to be in on the code for the FPL this season, make sure you check out the first episode of It's Pod O'Clock next week to figure out what the code is for that, so you can join. Whoa. Good chance here for Sociedad again. Really nicely done. Maybe a penalty there. Goal kick. Chelsea Green. She loves Chelsea too. I watched SmackDown from last night. It was actually a very good episode, to be fair. But yeah, she's crushing it at the moment. Deserved it too. She's very good. We're going to score a lot, but concede a lot, is what I was saying earlier, says Rudy. Yeah. So basically last season, we scored a fuckload this season, but equally conceded quite a lot. I think we conceded more, did we not, in the end? Good chance here. Palmer. Joao Pedro looking for a second and saved by the goalkeeper. Her eyes fucked up, yeah. Who scored for us? Morgan Rogers scored the opener. And Joao Pedro with the second. Hello, Nav. How's it going, mate? Good to see you. Ball played long by the goalkeeper. Palmer. Shots over the bar. Just 4 likes away from 100 on the stream. Please smash the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any shit that's coming on this coming season. We've got a lot in the works. This is going to be the busiest season I think I've ever done. A couple of new things on the channel, which I will be talking about in the first episode of It's Pod O'Clock. So, again, tune into that. Big up, mate. No new keeper equals championship. Hate to say it. Hi, partner, and hi, Rufus. Hello, Shane. You think we're going to go to the championship? You think we're going to get relegated without a new goalkeeper this season? It is worrying. It's not the most worrying. I think the defense still is a little shaky based on this game. On paper, obviously, you'd think that a back three of Lacroix, Colwell, and Fofana. I still think Fofana's overall the weak link. Again, he is very good, but is equally susceptible to making mistakes or being a little bit too cocky or, But then again, Lacroix hasn't overly impressed me in this game. I'm sure there have been moments I don't think there have been moments so far to really praise him for, to be honest with you. Here he is. He looks a bit fucking woogly waggly on the fucking ball. He's just given it a straight away there. Poor pass. He runs so I don't know, he's stiff. Does anyone else think Lacroix looks stiff when he's running on the ball? It's like proper manic on the ball. There's no finesse or composure to his running style whatsoever, and he's just hoofed the ball straight into the midfield of Sociedad there. Palestra. So James is completely and utterly a midfielder now for this coming season, I can only presume. I can see him potentially. Well, I don't know. Why would you? I was just thinking, when it comes to cup matches, early stages, why would you play him in midfield in the Prem and then in the cup games early on? Play him at right back. I just think we're more than likely going to see James play in midfield the majority of the season, no? Under Xabi Alonso. Good chance here, crossed in, taken well, and then just wide, deflected out for a corner ball there. Joao Pedro, of course. I think Fofana is one of those players that gets better with good players. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. And it is true. When he's with shite, he plays shite. Sounds obvious, but I do get what you're saying. Corner comes in. Lacroix comes in, but is intercepted right on the nick of time. 100 likes on the stream. Thank you very much. Let's keep it going. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jammy time. Enzo Fernandez warming up on the side. Caicedo. 10 minutes gone in this second half. 2-1 to Chelsea. Here's Lacroix. Caicedo on the back foot. Gets it away. James picks it up in the middle. Under pressure. I did get the government alert yesterday. We were in the garden having some picky bits and some beers, and it shit the life out of me. They never go off at the same time either. So mine went off first. And we were like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. And we were still expecting it to be on the missus one as well. And even when it came, it was like a very sort of like, fuck, oh Jesus. You know? What a story that was, eh? One player I think would be good is Militao from Real Madrid. I don't think he would cost that much, honestly, and he's good experience. To Arsenal or to Chelsea? I don't know. Militao seems like the kind of player who is going to stay at Real Madrid for a long time and then end up going to like fucking Sao Paulo or, you know, someone like that. And funnily enough, he is from Sao Paulo, so he's also played for Sao Paulo. So there you go. Free kick given. I'll be happy when this fucking pre-season's over with. Actually watch some football that gets you going a little bit, you know? A little bit of passion behind it. It's all well and good watching pre-season, but it's just not the same, is it? Here they go, down the left-hand side. 7 versus 7, crossed in. Comfortable save from Robert Sanchez. Dodgy pass there. Was that Lacroix again? I need to see what other people are saying because Lacroix, there's no way he's getting praise. Here's Palmer. Away from 1, away from 2. Blocked. Neto. James flicked over. It's gorgeous, but it's just cut out in the nick of time. Palmer still with a chance. Pedro cleared away. Goodness me. Is that Enzo Fernandez is coming on, I think. Let's not be critical, but it's not looking good. No, it's not. I must say, Rodgers hasn't really done much other than, obviously, a tap-in. Lacroix's really worrying me. Again, I want them to both be really good, but neither have really impressed too much. What are we going to hear when Enzo Fernandez comes on? That's the question. Malo Gusto is coming on first. There's going to be a lot of substitutions here. Achimpong, Penders is coming on. There's a few. Cole Palmer. Neto, who has impressed the most for me personally, I must say. Cole Palmer with a whip. Speculative effort. Goes wide. And is that his last kick? Potentially. I absolutely stink, by the way. This must have been a shirt that I've needed to wash. Fucking... Oh, Jesus. It's the heat. It's the heat, all right? I'm sorry. It fucking stinks, though. We've got some substitutions here. Morgan Rogers. Yeah, Morgan Rogers off for Malo Gusto. Sanchez off for Penders. Yeah, boos and cheers for Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez has been given the captain's armband. Cheers. They're singing his name. They're doing that. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. I don't know. I don't get how booing him is going to make him want to stay, but equally, it's very well documented that he is interested in a move. So if you want to move, fucking move. You know? But yeah, there were quite a few boos. Gusto, Caicedo, Enzo, and Palestra as our midfield four. We've got Palmer on the right, Joao Pedro up top. It's all over the place. Good chance here for Real Sociedad. Up against Malo Gusto. Yeah, I probably haven't washed this shirt in fucking months. Carlos Soler. Yeah, he's the person on the thumbnail. He's played since the start. Good chance here for Sociedad. Who is he talking about? Number 10. There's no names that I recognize. Unsure. How much have they bid for Rodri? Like fucking 70 million or what? The fact that Liverpool are getting Barcola, man. Jesus Christ. I really like Barcola, and that's pissing me off. Ugh. Surely, by the way, do we take anything into consideration here that Reece James giving Enzo Fernandez the captain's armband and like giving him a bit of hype up, patting him on the back and all sorts, is that not a sign that he's staying? Or this commentator does not mince words. He is saying, like, on the face of it, Lacroix seems like a good money purchase, but is he actually going to play? Or is he going to be, you know, a rotation? Or is he good enough to be a regular? I don't know. It's like, yeah. Tell us how you really feel. Hello, Phoebe. How's it going? Apparently, there's people arguing in the stands over what should happen with Enzo. He gets booed on the ball, and then it's overtaken with Enzo Fernandez. Some people arguing with each other in the stands over what should happen. I just don't get the love for him. Yeah, I know, right? Co-commentator just said, I don't know why the season starts before the end of the transfer window. Like, surely just fucking have the transfer window close before the end, the beginning of the season. It makes no sense. Yeah. I'm starting to think the same. So he's basically saying that the deadline that we put in has come and gone. If Xabi Alonso knew or was worried that Enzo wasn't going to be staying at Chelsea, he wouldn't be playing him. And if Chelsea were worried, or if Chelsea were interested in selling him still, we wouldn't be playing him and risking him getting injured and missing out on 120 million beans. Do you know what I mean? Like, it seems a little stupid, and he has gone down injured right now. Crowd is divided. The crowd is very divided right now. We still haven't got any real leader. Deep down, Enzo would have alienated himself during Argentina's behaviour. Do you think? Would be interesting because they did buy Anderson for however much that was. 116 million. Man, these two commentators, bearing in mind this is on Chelsea or CFC Plus, they are not Enzo Fernandez fans. They're saying like, oh, you know, his temperament when he's at Argentina, and he's obviously had issues for us. He's not really the kind of person you want on your team, sort of behavioural wise. They are pretty much saying that if he's to go, it's not the end of the world, you know? That is a bit rough. It's a bit weird to be saying that as commentators on a club's match stream, I guess. I don't know. My stance on Enzo Fernandez is I don't want anyone here who doesn't want to be here. If you have sights set elsewhere, if you are interested in going somewhere else, as well as a rival of ours, yeah, don't go. Go. I don't actively want him to fuck off, but if he does go, I won't be that upset. I'm not that attached to Enzo Fernandez the way that some other fans are, really. I've always had it in my mind that he's using us as a stepping stone anyway. Everyone knew he wanted Real Madrid in the first place. They don't want him. So it's no surprise that he has an interest in going elsewhere. It just seems strange that we're playing him if he is still to go. We've got Barco, so twice the wind-up, yeah. Maybe that's another reason why Enzo's staying, because his little fucking minions there as well. Please do smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Is that the leader of the Green Party at fucking in the crowd just then? What's his name? Zach Polanski. I feel like that was Zach Polanski in the crowd. The fuck is going on? Is Henderson the number 6? I mean, he's not even in the squad, so I don't know. Oh, stream temporarily unavailable. It's just completely crashed. The stream information is temporarily unavailable due to an error. So that's good. The whole Chelsea website's fucked. Oh, good. Oh, great. Oh, good. Well, he's not, yeah, I was going to say he's not the number 6, but then Colwell might change his number. I don't know. Oh, this is fantastic. Stream's completely gone down now. Fucking hell, what a pile of shit. Come on, you piece of fucking wank. Jesus. Ugh. At the end of the day, Enzo is the kind of player that is obsessed with winning, and it's not a good idea to turn the nose up at him. I hear you. I do hear you. Right. Well, what's going on with this? Because it's completely fucked now. If I try and gotta get it on my phone. So it is available on the phone now. It's just not available on the computer. So that's good. Hopefully this if I do my VPN, Craig, how does this fucking work? Oh. Sake. Are we back? Are we good? Caicedo coming off. Is this working? 75-24. There we go. I've got it back. Is the connection good? What's going on? Seems a bit choppy. No commentary on this one either, I don't think. I've got it back now. He's Estevao. Achapon, Gusto played through. Good chance. It's Joao Pedro. Can he finish it off? He can! 3-1. Joao Pedro, 1-on-1. No doubt about it. Goodness me. We've struggled over the years to find players who can finish their dinner one-on-one. Joao Pedro just continues to be the player to prove himself time and time and time again. He is unbelievable. Unstoppable. Joao Pedro, it's Chelsea 3, Sociedad 1. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. I'm so used to saying that shit. It's Xavi time. I feel disgusting saying that. Fuck. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. It's snake o'clock. I mean, is that just terrible goalkeeping, or is that just Joao Pedro is the best striker in the world right now? I don't know. Bit of both, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. The guy's a force of nature. Without Joao Pedro, I fear we have no strikers. I mean, we would be in trouble. It's got to be said. If he can stay fit, if he can stay out of trouble, you know, are we going to be relying on him too much? Maybe. Is he the best purchase from Brighton? I know naturally people will say Caicedo, but I think there is a very good shout for Joao Pedro to be the best Brighton purchase that we've had. Estevao, terrible on the ball just then. It's nice to be playing on a proper pitch as well. An actually well-maintained football pitch for a change. Yeah, Welbeck could be all right for us. For a little bit. Estevao. Tackled. He's looked shocking since he's come on. Goodness me. Just under 10 minutes, over 10 minutes to go. I see Chelsea fans on Twitter saying Cucurella was the best purchase from Brighton. Well, we don't have him anymore, so. I don't know. Obviously, people are going to argue that. But I think already, João Pedro is just, he's the kind of player you fall in love with. He'd be one if he ended up going to like Barcelona or, I don't know, what's another team? He screams Barcelona though, doesn't he? You'd be devastated, wouldn't you? You just would. Whereas I haven't really got that attachment to. I was sad to see Cucurella go, but it made sense for him to go, you know. But it's the same with Enzo Fernandez. I'd be most upset if he went to Man City. If he went to Real Madrid, I'd be like, cool, it's happened again. Well, I'm so used to players fucking off to go to Real Madrid from Chelsea that I'm sort of numb to it at this point. Probably too old, Matoma. He wasn't at one point. He's been good for a while. It's 3-1. It is. Achimpong. Lavia. It's going to be weird getting used to Fofana as the number 3. Achimpong. Gusto finds Esteval down the right. Looking a little stiff, I won't lie to you. Needs to get into the flow of things, Esteval does. He's looking a little bit, what do you call it? Like he's been away from the game a little bit. Which he has, to be fair. He didn't play, obviously, in the World Cup. But then the same could be said for João Pedro. He's not played in the World Cup, but he looks fucking class, doesn't he? Apparently, Tosin is just... He's not in the squad because of rotation. I don't know about that one. Tickets. Well, Sociedad are playing boring football right now. Rotation, yeah. He's definitely not being sold, you know. Oh. Just got a blackout there for a second. Esteval. Man, Esteval looks really, really poor. Better from him there. Finds Gusto. Crosses it in straight to the keeper. One game a week. What do we do for rotation? I better not hear a word of this season. Fitness or players not being 100% fit or, you know, at a knock or whatever. I know I'm fully in agreement. I don't want to hear that shit. This is a real test to see who's really about it this season. If anyone's out with injury or like they've just had a knock in training, it's like, okay. All right. Okay. Newcastle's definitely a shout for relegation. It's got to be said. They've lost everyone. They have lost absolutely everyone. Who is even their squad anymore? You know, the big three, I would say. They've lost Gordon, Guimaraes, and Isak. Newcastle. They've got Liverpool in their first game as well. They're currently playing against Leverkusen. It's 1-1. See what their lineup is. Their lineup is that's not their strongest 11, surely. What is their strongest 11? They lost to Everton the other day. Hornsiek? Obviously, Lewis Hall, Visa, and Voltamada are their two. They're like three main players. Livramento, not a fucking overly impressive squad anymore, is it? Good chance here for Mr. Pedro. It's Esteval. Did he just fucking miss that, or was that a deflection? What on earth? Lavia plays it forward. Joao Pedro holds it up. And then Esteval. That is just shockingly bad. No one openly being critical of Esteval online. It's got to be said. I think people try and steer clear of that sort of thing, aren't they? No one wants to be seen as critical of Esteval. I get it, but I also don't. I feel like everyone's open to criticism. How's it going, Tommy? Good to see you, mate. Back for the new season. Here is a fantastic run here from Hato down the middle. Oh, Joao Pedro with a fall over. He's still got it, though. Lavia. Achimpong. It's gone very dark at the bridge. Minute and a half plus added time. Since Eddie has been gone, a lot of players have departed. Yeah, their team looks dog shit. Jacob Murphy's still there. Harvey Barnes. Willock. Voltamada. It's not a good team. It's not a good team at all. I'd be very worried if I was a Newcastle fan this season. Jesus. Wesley Fofana doing very well to keep that in. No real need to do it with 1 minute to go before the end of a pre-season game, but he's just showcasing the intensity's there, and that's what I was asking for. It's a terrible back pass from Malo Gusto, who manages to get away from it just for now. Penders. Fofana. Finds Achimpong, opens his body, takes the ball really well. And a charging run. Terrible pass, man. Fuck. Intercepted well. Here's Joao. Gittins makes the run. Gets it. Onside. Yeah, they've lost Isak, Tonali, Bruno G, Gordon as well. The whole team is gone and the manager left. They're done for. Yeah, it's quite sad, really, when you think about it. Like, their whole structure, the whole team has just fucked off. And why? Isak single-handedly ruined the club. Like, Isak leaving ruined the club. Pretty remarkable, really. It's Enzo Fernandez with a chance to get on the score sheet. And greedily goes for a shot from that angle and that distance. Pretty crazy. Can you believe they are the richest football club in the world? I know. It's almost like they don't really need the money that they've made from all these players. Zero backup plan or anything. See, I actually take it. That's really made me think. I actually think Newcastle could be in with a real chance of getting relegated this season. And rightfully so. They deserve it as a club. Not the fans, you know, but the owners for weirdly just giving up all of their top players. Just a reminder that I will be live tomorrow for the Community Shield match between Arsenal and Manchester City. Join me for that. We'll go through the whole season ahead. I've got a website where you can predict the scores of every single game of every single match week. And it then calculates the table based on said results. So we'll pretty much simulate the whole season together during the game tomorrow and have a good chit chat and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for all of you tuning in today. Really do appreciate it. I think, weirdly, this is the second biggest stream we've had on the channel. 22,000 people, 22,000 views on this stream. So it's the second biggest stream on the channel, which is crazy. So thank you. Do appreciate it. More to come this season, hopefully. Knowing YouTube, though, it will drop off a fucking cliff once the season starts. But there you go. Happy thoughts. Thank you very much for tuning in. It is Chelsea 3. Real Sociedad 1. Goals from, who else? Joao Pedro with 2. Morgan Rogers on his debut, unofficial debut. And a cameo appearance from Enzo Fernandez. Boos, cheers, and everything in between. Again, I'll be here tomorrow for the game between Arsenal and Manchester City. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Like I said, we'll simulate the whole season together and see where Chelsea finish based on our predictions. Sound good? Sound good. Ladies and gentlemen, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Jabby time, baby!